Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast, and this is a reaction from Game 7. The Oklahoma City Thunder are your new NBA champions. They beat the
Let's go,
Indiana Pacers.
baby!
I wasn't done, brother. Wasn't done.
It's okay.
They
You're
beat. I
mad.
wasn't
It's
done. Can I
okay.
can I
You're
finish the
mad.
intro? Can I finish the
Hell
intro?
no.
Can I
No.
finish the
No.
intro?
Pacers up out of here.
Let me finish the intro. The Indiana Pacers won 103-91 against the Indiana Pacers. The Oklahoma City Thunder are your NBA champions. Now you can come back up. Damn, let me finish. Now,
he a
now
hating
I'm
ass nigga,
done.
y'all. Cause
I'm
look,
done.
when the Pacers won the game 6, what you get on this motherfucker and do? You was screaming from the get-go. Oh my mama, when the Pacers won game 6. Tyrese, Pacers FTC stand up as soon as the shit started. Game last pod.
No,
That's the first thing you
that's
did.
A lie. Okay. Let me
Oh my
let me
God.
finish.
Huh.
Let me finish.
That's
Let
the
me finish.
first
Let me
thing you
finish.
did, dog.
Let me finish.
It's
Let me
okay.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. The Oklahoma City Thunder are your new NBA champions. They have won the finals. SGA is your finals MVP. Obviously, in this game, Tyrese Halliburton gets hurt early in the game, started out hot, but throughout the game, the Thunder basically took control of the game in the second half. But let's get it started. What is your reaction to Game 7 of the NBA Finals?
Oh, you already know I'm happy because they won and your Pacers lost. Them weak ass Pacers that you've been rooting for have lost. Cause like I said, last pod, game 6 they won. You came on this motherfucker screaming at the top of your lungs.
That's not
Pacers
true.
FTC sent.
That's not true.
Go look at it again. And when you
I'll
look
go
at it
look.
again, you're gonna see that you were wrong. You came on this motherfucker shouting that Tyrese Halliburton FTC, stand up, stand up. But when I come on this motherfucker screaming, OKC, let's go, baby. Now you want to take me off you dig? You want to remove me? It's okay. The
No.
chat gonna see how emotional you were that your Indiana Pacers lost. And I'm glad that they lost because they got so lucky every single round. They got their karma. They got their karma back. Every single round, somebody that they went against got injured. They star players got injured. Now, same thing happened to Tyrese Halliburton. I hope he has a speedy recovery, but that was karma like a motherfucker. That was karma like a motherfucker. And I'm glad them niggas lost because they did not deserve to win. They did not deserve to win at all. You went against injury hobbled teams every single round. And then you got to this round, you should have lost. You should have lost in 6. But OKC gave y'all a game so they can come back on their home court and win. But it's okay. My boy Shea finna get finals MVP. Tyrese finna be at home crying, him and his daddy. And now they got you mad and upset. Look at you. Look at you. I love that look on your face right now. I fucking love it. It brings so much joy to my heart to see your face right now, to see you and your boys in Cancun. How does it feel to get so close and lose? It hurt, don't it? I know it hurt. I know it do. Because look at your face right now. You and Francisco, what? I can't wait till Francisco come back here. I can't wait to see him too. I got something to say to Francisco. Because man, y'all was Halliburton. What the helly? What the helly? Now your ass sitting on the couch at home. It's okay. Congratulations, OKC. That's all I gotta say.
I was about to say something really rude, but I'm gonna just keep it to myself. But
That's your
to
best
talk
bet.
about the game itself, we gonna get it started. First of all, I want to give prayers to Tyrese. You knew it was gonna something like this could happen. Had the Cavs trade, played through it in game 6, then game 7, early on. He tore his Achilles. We know it happened. He was high. He started out high. He had the first not the first 9 points, but he had 9 points early on. It is what it is. But the Pacers, they kept the game close. They did keep it close. I thought Shea was the only one that did something in the first half, at least. But again, we talk about it all the time. Whoever turns the ball over the most usually loses the game. I think the Pacers had about close to 20 turnovers this game. Once Shea hit the 3-pointer in the third quarter, I just knew. I was like, you can't come back from that. And I was like, this team, especially without one of your best players, you gotta keep it close. Like, you can't be going down by like 10. I'm like, if they go down by 20, I'm like, if they go down by 10, the game's over. I was like, the game is over because you just don't have enough offense and you don't have enough creators on the team to get yourself back in the game. And there was some questionable lineups out there that Rick Carlisle put out there. I was just like, bro, what are you doing? It was a time when Siakam was out for like all of 5 minutes in the third quarter. Credit, TJ McConnell was killing the third and tried to bring him back, but it just wasn't enough. And you gotta get the Thunder credit. Give Shea some credit. Give Chet. Look, Chet offense wasn't the greatest in the first half, but his defense in the second half, godly. His defense in the second half was godly. And just the Thunder's defense in general was just godly. Like, what they forced? They forced 21 turnovers. They had 14 steals as a team. I mean, how many offensive rebounds? They had 13 offensive rebounds. I mean, what can you say? But you got to give the Thunder credit, man. The Thunder, they one of the best teams in the league, and they was just one of the best teams ever and had one of the greatest defenses ever. But you got to give them boys some credit, man. They fought, and they won their first championship. Good job for Shea and them, man. It's a really good team.
It's a great team. It's a great team. They're not repeating next year though, but they did what they had to do this year. That boy Shea, he I'm not gonna lie. When Tyrese hit them 3 threes in that first, I was kind of worried. Because he started off super hot, and OKC didn't have no answer for it. But once he went down, I seen the life out of their team. Just the life get sucked out of their team as soon as he went down. And I knew it was a wrap after that. I mean, yeah, they kept it close by halftime, but I knew as soon as the second half started and Mark Daigneault went in there and gave them a speech at halftime, I knew they was gonna come out and they was gonna put belt to ass. They forced 7 turnovers in that third quarter, and that's what got them out to that big lead, and that's what sealed the game, if we being honest. Then on top of that, I could have sworn though, you told me that we didn't need Tyrese Halliburton to have a big game. We this team is a great team, even if he doesn't play well. And he wasn't there. And I could have sworn you also said that we got a lot of guys who can get there, who can score on our team and create their own shot. Because you said you had Nembhard, you had TJ McConnell, you had Pascal. Of course, you got Tyrese, you got Ben. You named all these players. But when it was time for them to next man up mentality, they didn't do a thing besides TJ McConnell. Other than that, nobody else did anything. Siakam shot 5 for 13. That was bad. Aaron Naismith fouled out. Miles Turner didn't do nothing.
That ain't nothing.
Nembhard barely did anything.
That ain't nothing.
But you said this was a great team. We don't really need Tyrese Halliburton to score. So if he went down, those guys should have stepped up, but they didn't. They folded under pressure.
So you think they can? Okay, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not.
No, these are words out of your mouth.
No, well, they still need, but they still need him on the court though. He changes up everything. He gets people involved. He's another shot creator. And if you would have told me the game before, I don't know why you looking like that. Well, you didn't even have them making it this far, if we're being honest. So I don't even know why you looking at me like that. Because we could go back and pull up the footage of you
go ahead
the Clippers over them. But I'm just saying, if you would have told me Obi Toppin was gonna give me 0 points,
that's your boy.
I didn't think Obi Toppin would give me 0. He could at least give me 10. If you would have told me Pascal was just gonna disappear throughout the game, because I did say before the game, what was the last game? Was Sunday, so that was Thursday. I said Pascal was gonna have a masterclass. I didn't know he was only gonna give me 16 points. I thought he could at least give me 20 something because he's the only guy that has a mismatch on anybody on the Thunder. He never really got the mismatch. Like you said, 5 for 13 for 60 points. That ain't good enough. Andrew Nembhard, I mean, he needed to score. Now, this is when Tyrese Halliburton is out. He needed to score. He didn't give you like a 20-point game. Miles Turner, that ain't nothing new. He been asshole finals. Aaron Naismith, my bad. He fouls out every game. But this ain't nothing new. But if anything that was shocking was Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin 0 points. They could have used that. He didn't do anything. So that's why I'm only shocked. So I don't know why you look at like that, because they still needed Tyrese Halliburton on the court because he does a lot of things for the team. So I don't know. Like, I can't believe you're acting like this when, one, you're not even an OKC fan. Two, you didn't even have them even making it this far. Three, you had James Harden kicking them out when James Harden sucks. So it's like, I don't get how you can do this. You had Milwaukee beating the Pacers, dumb idea. You had the Cavs, I could go with that idea, dumb idea. You had the Knicks winning, dumb idea. So it's like, I don't know how can you look like this. I don't know how you can talk smack when you didn't have the Thunder making it this far. I just don't get it. And I'm confused. You can't look like that. And we can bring up the footage. We can bring it up. You
Go
thought
ahead.
the Lakers could beat the Thunder. You thought that.
Yeah, I did.
Idiot.
I did.
So I don't know why you can't look like this. You can't.
Yes, I can. I definitely can. I'm
No,
an
you
SGA
can't.
fan. What do you mean? I am an SGA
Now
fan.
you're an SGA fan. Now you're an
I've
SGA
been an
fan.
SGA fan. I'm not like you hopping on bandwagons, like the Rockets. You hopped on their band. I'm not like you.
Alright.
You wasn't even the Pacers fan. You hopped on their bandwagon too, because Tyrese
fan.
was on there.
I'm not a Pacers fan. I'm not. I love Tyrese. Of course I'm not. I'm not a Pacers fan. I never said
And then-
I was.
Y'all got here off luck. If Dame
Nothing
didn't
was luck.
get injured,
What was
Dame didn't
luck?
get injured, that's a different
Who?
series. If Dame didn't get injured, that's a different series. If the Cavs players didn't get injury and sit out those games, that's a different series. So
Miss me
come
with
on
that.
now. Don't act like y'all beat. This was the first healthy team that
Answer
y'all
the
went
question.
against. And
'Cause
look what happened.
look,
Got y'all
like-
ass
look,
eliminated in 7
answer
games.
Answer this question.
wrong with you?
Because I know you like to. You for some reason you like to be around Daniel, I guess. So I want you to answer this question for me. I want you to answer this. I
Okay,
want you to
dog.
answer.
I know your
I
feelings
want you
are
to.
hurt.
I want you to
I know
answer
your
this
feelings
question.
are hurt.
I want
It's
you to.
okay.
Okay. You gotta answer
It's
my questions.
okay.
Are you gonna answer
It's
my
okay.
questions? Are you gonna answer?
Yeah,
my
I'm gonna
questions?
answer them, but it's
All
okay,
right,
Sheldon.
then.
I want
So
you to know
let's
it's
answer.
okay.
So answer my questions.
okay.
Answer my questions. Dame played in game 2, right?
Mhm.
Who won that game?
Let me go look.
You know who won, so don't even act dumb.
Let me go look.
You know who won that game. You know who won. The Pacers won that game.
Okay, well, thank you. That was all the way
Who
back in
won
April.
game 3? Who won game 3?
Let's go look.
The Bucks won game 3, right? Dame gets a W. And in game 4, the Pacers won. So we scratched that. You believed in Bobby Portis and Kyle Kuzma. Dumb idea, but whatever.
Yep, I did.
I know you
And
did.
you believed in the Pacers. Dumb idea. The fuck?
How? I said they will make it to the conference finals. Did I?
You knew
it?
they wouldn't win. You were just dick sucking because you love Tyrese Halliburton. That's why. You knew they wasn't gonna win. And if you did, you're
Against the
dumb.
Pacers? What? Against the Bucks?
No, I'm talking about the Thunder. You knew they wasn't gonna win against the Thunder.
They took this team to 7. They had a legit shot. They had a legit shot of winning.
Okay.
And
All right.
okay, again, Darius Garland missed game 1. Whatever. Darius Garland misses game 2. But if I remember in game 2, the Cavaliers had a big, gigantic lead. Tell me who won that game.
Let's go look.
We know who won that game.
I don't think everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Pacers
Everybody
won.
knows.
Pacers
Okay,
won.
Pacers won. Darius Garland comes back in game 3. The Cavs win. But of course, I don't hear nothing about, the injuries. DeAndre Hunter's dealing with a shoulder. Evan Mobley. Not done. Shut up. Not done. Not done.
If you go back, I definitely did.
Okay. We're gonna talk. We're gonna do this. Okay, go.
If you go back, I definitely did bring up those injuries because Darius Garland played terrible.
Are you gonna let me finish? Are you gonna?
He played
Because
terrible.
I like to let you talk. I let you talk.
You don't.
So
You don't.
I really
but okay,
do. All
come
right,
on.
We're lying today. We're lying. Okay.
No, the proof is in the
game
pudding.
3.
They can go back to every pod and look.
I
fuck?
never
I don't have to
interrupt
lie.
you when you talk. I never interrupt you when you talk. In
All right.
game 3, Darius Garland returns. Evan Mobley, all of them return. They beat the Pacers. I ain't hear nothing about a big toe. I ain't hear none of that. Then in game 4, the Pacers beat them basically by 40 points. I hear, Darius Garland is hurt. Donovan Mitchell hurt his ankle. Like to make excuses. Now in game 5, We know who won that game. Pacers won that game. Donovan Mitchell, apparently on this messed up ankle, drops damn near almost 40 points. They still lose the game. But whatever. Because Darius Garland played that game too. Everybody played that game and they still lost. Then we go against the Knicks. I hear something about Karl-Anthony Towns is hurt. But if you're so hurt, don't play. Don't play then. If you're that hurt, don't play. They out there, they lose. It happens. It is what it is. The Pacers, I did pick the Pacers to win in 7 because I thought this team was better than some people thought they weren't going to win at all. But I thought they were good enough to beat this Thunder team. They wasn't. They lost the game. But, I mean, you just can't do this. You can't be out here gloating when you just didn't have them even winning. Like I just can't get with this. I can't get with it. But it is what it is. You can gloat today. You can do this. I'm giving it to you, but it's just weird how you can gloat when you thought the Lakers could beat them. We not gonna do that. Like we really gonna do that.
I love it because you hurt. You so hurt, and I love it. I love this look on you.
I'm hurt that
I love this look on you.
I'm hurt that Tyrese is
hurt.
You,
dog. It looks amazing. You so hurt, and you try not to act hurt, but you're hurt that they lost. And I love it. I love it.
My third favorite player is going to miss the entire season next year. My second favorite player is basically, 2 of my favorite players are not basically going to play next year. Yes, I'm hurt. Yes, I am hurt. Because he was going out there playing, and people said, man, you probably should. And you even said it. You said, hey, man, those calf injuries, man, you know, that's something you don't play with. He went out there game 6, did what he had to do. Game 7, he tore it. I mean, I give him credit for going out there, you fight, because if it was me, I'd probably do the same thing, because I can't live myself, man. If I'm out there and we lose, you blame it on yourself. So I give him credit, but, you know, life happens. I am hurt that he got injured. I am hurt, but, you know, the Thunder, they're just a great team. Like, they are really a great team, and I know people going to start saying it, but, you know, this is like the start of a dynasty or whatever like that, and it probably is. And I think teams are going to start looking at like the blueprint and like, hey, if we do this from the ground up, maybe we could be the Thunder. Maybe we could be the Pacers or whoever. But if we do it the right way, we can get there too. But get the Thunder some credit. And I thought Casey Wallace I thought he made some impact plays. I thought Casey Wallace made some really good impact plays. Caruso did too on the defensive end. But this team, man, and Shea did win. Shea won the Finals MVP, and this is probably one of the greatest shooting guard seasons ever. Like it really is, from just accolade standpoint, just what he's done all year. So you got to get the Thunder some credit, man. It's a great team. This is a very good team.
I don't think this team is gonna stay together though. I think they're gonna retool. I think Sam Presti is gonna make some more moves because you can't keep the same team. You have to retool a little bit after you win because teams now have figured you out. So I think they're gonna retool though. I think they're gonna retool and add some more good pieces to their team, to their roster for next year.
Like who? Like what could they add? I mean, they kind of got everything.
They kind of got everything. But like I said, the Pacers just took them to 7. The Pacers showed that they can be beaten all year long. They were looking like they couldn't be beaten, that they was the clear-cut winners for the NBA championship. But when they got to the finals, the Pacers gave them some go. They took them to 7. So now next season, every coach is watching this. Every coach is looking at this. So the Thunder are not going to have the same impact that they had this year, next year. So in order for them to continue to get better, they have to retool. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that looks like, but I do think they're going to retool and better their roster.
They'll probably bring back the same team. Because I just feel like at least regular season wise, like you have one of the deepest teams in the NBA. You have the shooting. You have Wiggins, Isaiah Joe, Isaiah Hartenstein, Caruso, like those, Casey Wallace. Like you have those, and you're bringing Topic next year, so you have everything. It's like, could they sign like one
shooters?
Could they sign like one, like a player or two? But it's like, it's not going to be like hypothetically like a KCP type, like just hypothetically, like they're not going to sign those type of players. Like they don't need to, because Isaiah Joe is basically like their KCP. Or who's another wing? Like I can think of.
Barely played though.
Yeah, this
He
the
barely
playoffs
played.
game. This the
That's what I'm
playoffs. Yeah,
saying.
because his
Yeah,
defense isn't good.
when the playoffs come, they can't have the same exact team going into next season. If they do, they will not win. They have to retool. They have to find. When we saw during this playoffs that they struggle from the three, they have to get some more shooting around Shea and J Dub.
Or they need to just work on their 3-point shooting. That's like, I think Shea isn't the greatest shooter. He's just not. Like, I think that's one of his flaws. And today, I ain't gonna lie. If you look at it, Shea went 8 for 27, but it's like kind of like forget that 29 points, 12 assists. I think that was career high in the playoffs. He was diamond early. He did what he had to do because he honestly was keeping them in the game. Like, he was really, because Jado was not doing nothing in the first half. He wasn't doing, nobody on the Thunder was really doing nothing in the first half. It was really just Shea just keeping them in there. And that's what superstars do. Superstars keep you in the game. And when they need you the most, you step it up. And that's what he did. He stepped it up, kept him in the game in the first half. Then when it got late, then when it got in like the third quarter and fourth quarter, he took over. But they did play better. But like I said, man, Chet's defense was, 5 blocks. Chet was defense was amazing. This is one of his best games overall. This was definitely one of his best games. And it was the perfect time to have his best game in Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Didn't you say he was gonna have a stinker?
Did I say he was gonna have a stinker?
Yes, you did.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
Yes, you did.
I honestly don't remember. I really don't remember if I said he had a stinker. I really don't.
I'm telling you, you did.
Can you pull up the footage?
You
pull
said,
up the footage.
No, you said it when we were off camera on the phone.
Yes.
After we got off the pod, you said
I don't remember.
The Pacers are gonna win in Game 7.
If I did,
Chet's gonna have a stinker.
If
you
I
said
did,
J-Dub's not gonna do nothing. We got the best white boy, Alex Caruso.
I did say that.
Show up. You said all those things, dog. You said Chet wasn't gonna show up.
I don't remember saying the first two things, but I did say we had the best white boy. And he was the best white boy. What are we doing? We dumb today? Are we got dumb?
Nah, you acting dumb. You got selective memory. You like to have selective memory.
So TJ McConnell wasn't better than Alex Caruso in this finals?
God. Oh my
I couldn't take a dude serious that thought James Harden was gonna show up in the Game 7.
If this is what you got to do to boost your ego, dog, go ahead. Because your Pacers lost. Go ahead. It's fine with me.
I swear to God, I don't remember saying
it's okay.
I don't remember saying Jada was gonna have a stinker.
I do.
And if I did, honestly, he did have a stinker. He didn't play that good. What we doing? We not gonna do this. He wasn't playing good in the first half. We're not gonna do this. Now, Chet was not looking good, but he played good today. You gotta give him credit. Give Chet some credit. Now, I do remember you saying, when we did our pick-ups, you did say Chet was gonna have a bounce back game. You did say that. I remember that. But I don't remember saying it off camera. I swear to God, I don't.
It's okay. It's okay. I do. It's okay. I remember.
I don't care what you think.
We can obviously tell that because you don't listen to understand it and to actually have a conversation. You just listen to respond, dog.
You told me
James
Harden was gonna show up in the playoffs. That's what you told me.
Yeah, I did. I
know you did.
I got on my shit. Unlike you. Unlike you, I got on my shit.
You tried to tell me a week, like months before the playoffs even started, James Harden is going to show up in the big games. And I swear to God, you said, now, if he does this, let me show you. And I'm like, brother, you seen James Harden not show up. You seen it with your own 2 eyes. And for some reason, you was still talking about James Harden still going to show up. And he had a stinker. And again, I'm going to say this again. I'm not a Pacers fan. I am a Tyrese Halliburton fan. And I am upset
so-called superstar, right?
I am hurt that he got injured. Still think he's a superstar. That's my opinion.
He's not.
That's fine. If you think that, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
No, it's a fact.
That's perfect. That is your opinion, brother. That is your opinion. That is your opinion. That is your opinion. That is your opinion. That's your opinion.
He's not a superstar. He's not a superstar. He's not a superstar. No one, you're literally probably, you and these delusional Pacers fans are the only ones that call him superstar.
And legit. That's perfectly fine.
It's not fine.
And that's perfectly fine.
It's not okay to be delulu. That's what's wrong with a lot of people. Y'all delusional. I know the truth hurts, dog. I know the truth hurts.
What's that noise? But do you have anything else to talk about with this finals game?
Mm-mm.